Okay, that jetpack is easy to fly. Use the left analog stick to aim and steer, and press the square button to fire its rockets. Sly! Behind you!
Sly Cooper, you have escaped my gas chamber and destroyed my death ray. Remarkable. You Coopers always find a way to beat me.
Always? So that was you in the background of all those old pictures in the Thievius Raccoonus. How old are you?
Perfection has no age.
What? You're immortal?
Revenge is the prime ingredient in the fountain of youth. I've kept myself alive for hundreds of years with a steady diet of jealousy and hate, awaiting the day when I will finally eclipse your family's thieving reputation.
Sly! My missiles don't hurt him but seem to create holes in his armor. Shoot into the gaps I create!
Alright, Miss Fox helping us again. This is the final boss, Clockwork. I've already lost my only charm. I'm totally screwed. Unless I can come with some sort of miracle. He's pretty challenging, I won't lie.
My intellect.
The real problem comes in the last phase. You'll see that when that happens. It's a pretty decent final boss. I really like the jetpack thing. It's pretty cool. And, you know, pretty... Oh, hey, Miss Fox, how you doing? What I found right here is that I usually can't get him. I don't know why. Ooh, thank God. Like, he's usually... Wow, I missed twice. Fantastic. Like, he's usually just not in view there. I guess I killed him.
Nice shooting, Sly! You got him!
Or not.
That's one tough owl.
I don't get it. You're so familiar with my family. You must have known my father had a son. If you hated the Coopers so much, why did you let me live when you stole the Thievius Raccoonus?
Because I wanted to show the world that without your precious book, the Cooper line was nothing.
Ah, well, there's where you're wrong. The Thievius Raccoonus doesn't create great thieves. It takes great thieves to create the Thievius Raccoonus.
Enough,
yeah, tell him, Sly.
It ends here. I will finish you like I finished your father. Then the Cooper line will be erased and the only master thief will be...
How did you even fit into Sly's house?
My skills are superior.
Alright, here's the second phase. We're just gonna have to go through these rings. And that's it. If you don't, you'll get hurt. And then you're just gonna want to hit him. Pretty simple, yeah. You might not realize the ring thing the first time, and Sly can actually block, but you might not see them. So you're gonna have to like kind of move around a bit. Other than that, not much else. Like, see, you might not notice that ring. I barely saw it. You don't watch them do this on a huge HD TV. Other than that, not much else. This is pretty awesome music. Of course, we'll still have another phase, and that's where the real... What the hell? I hit that ring! Bullshit! I call bullshit! Okay, I'll beat you guys back in the second phase.
I've analyzed Clockwork's attack pattern. Fly through the center of the ring charges to avoid their radial blast.
Yeah, I know that, Bentley, but the game fucking cheated me. Alright, let's try this again. I actually died a second time because of his ring shit. I hit it, I went through it, as you guys saw, and it still killed me. I don't know how that worked. Bentley even actually told me to go for the center. He never told me that before. Here's the final phase, and... Well, too bad the jetpack doesn't work.
Sly. You've got to get to his head.
Hopefully I can get that. I need the slowdown thing.
I am.
Let's see if I can slow down. Yeah, I'm gonna really want slowdown.
Blue 7.
Woo! This is another stealth thing, and he's gonna also constantly attack you. I really wish I had a freaking horseshoe, but I lost it, as you all remember. Now, there's no rush, besides his constant attacks. Thank you, slowdown! Oh my god, that is a godsend here. Okay,
I will become...
Whoa! Hit it!
Never sleeping. Feet together.
Here we go. I don't feel confident, so let's wait. Whole thing I can do is on one try. there really isn't much else to say. I really wish I actually didn't get caught. I think it should be... Not yet.
Immortal.
Right. Yeah, that should be good. Oh my god, oh my god. I cannot believe that did not actually hit me. Oh yeah!
Redirect energy.
Thank you for cheating me, you son of a bitchy owl.
Clockwork.
It took some tricky maneuvering, but I managed to snatch that last piece of the Thievius Raccoonus from Clockwork's claw. I had taken down each member of the Fiendish Five: Raleigh, Mugshot, Ms. Ruby, the Panda King, and finally Clockwork. I'd beaten them all one by one and reclaimed my birthright. Of course, there was no way I could have gotten here without the help of my pals. I know this hasn't been easy for them, yet they stuck with me through it all. Murray, boy, it took a lot of guts for him to get out in the field with me. I know he was scared, but he's got more heart than anyone I've ever known. And thank goodness for Bentley. Without his expertise, I'd have never found my way off that rooftop in Paris. A guy couldn't ask for a better gang of friends. Who could ever forget the lovely Carmelita? Looks like we're not going to be friends anymore. Now that Clockwork's death ray is out of commission, we're back to playing cops and robbers. I thought for sure she was going to slap the handcuffs on me right then and there. But instead, she was true to her word and gave me that 10-second head start. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I felt bad leaving her stranded on that giant rock, but I knew it wouldn't be long before we'd see each other again.
That clever Sly. I've got to answer him. That thing he did with Carmelita, very smooth. I could learn a thing or two from him with women. And that's the end of Sly Cooper. Well, until I do the Master Thief sprints and get that last save, which we can now get because we beat the game. Yeah, not much else to say. I really do think this is a fantastic game, and for a first game in a series, this is actually really good. Some of the problems like it being too easy besides bosses being relatively short, I've got to kind of agree there, that is a problem. Aside from that, I think this is a really great series. I'm going to try Sly 3 later, after I beat Sly 2. I just loved everything about this game. I couldn't find anything wrong, except for the last world and how every world was... Like, there wasn't really an even difficulty, in my opinion, with some of the worlds. And the minigames were just kind of mediocre. Some of them were good, some of them weren't. Well, what can I say? This is a fantastic series so far. I doubt we'll be disappointed with these in time. And as I said again, don't worry, this Let's Play is not quite over yet. I'm going to do Master Thief sprints. Maybe not now, but right after the credits roll, we're going back to Duel by the Dragon, and we're getting that save. There's a reason why you couldn't get it. That's our Murray.
I hate to tell you this, Sly, but the Thievius Raccoonus isn't fully restored. You're gonna have to go back and unlock all the vaults to find the pages you're missing. There is some good news, though. A friend of mine in Japan just sent me this really cool movie. And guess what? It's all about us!
いやー危なかった。ま、カルマリータちゃんには悪いけど、今回も俺様たちの勝ちだ。このデータファイルがあれば父ちゃんの仇が撃てる。あれはまだ俺が子供の頃だ。よく父ちゃんの膝の上で遊んでたっけ。 俺様の一族は代々伝わる義族の家系。そして受け継がれた技をまとめたのがこのラクーナの秘伝書だ。その洗練を極めた忍びの技だが、そこには必ず守らなければいけない厳しい掟があった。義族たる者、名誉にかけて狙うは悪党のみ、善人からは奪わない。ところが俺様が秘伝書を受け継ぐことになった夜、突然5人のギャングがやってきた。奴らは俺を守ろうとした父ちゃんを、そしてとうとう見つけ出してしまったんだ。大切なラクーナの秘伝書を。奴らは俺様の全てを奪いやがった。きっと中に書かれた技を使って悪いことをしでかすに違いねえ。そして俺様は一人ぼっち町の孤児院に入った。だがここで素晴らしい仲間に出会ったんだ。天才発明家、頼れる相棒ベントレー、そしてマーレ、食いしん坊でちょっとドジだがまあ憎めない弟分さ。仲間と一緒に俺様は父ちゃんの仇を討ち、そして秘伝書を取り返す。クーパーの名前に恥じない義族になれるか、それとも失敗してご先祖の顔に泥を塗るのか。さあ俺様たちの運命はどっちだ。
Yeah, that was just the intro in Japanese. There's like the art style is different, but I believe the dialogue's all the same, and the general idea of it. Other than that, I don't know why they really did that. It beats me, honestly. I thought for a second it was like they made some anime about it or something, but nope. Not really disappointed or anything. But before we do the Master Thief sprints, we might as well... Oh, should also mention this. I guess there are no Master Thief sprints for Cold Heart of Hate. It doesn't look like it. But anyway, I will meet you guys at the end of Duel by the Dragon. You gotta love that pose. I just can't get enough of this. I swear this pose, to me, is like what Do I Miss as a Chuck Conroy. Aw, the game won't let me fully see the pose. Alright, here we are. As you guys can also probably guess before we do this, you can't turn invisible and full Carmelita. Miss Fox isn't that dumb.
Multiple blood vessels burst in my brain while figuring this out. The code had better be 231.
Oh, sucker punch. You make me laugh. Now, one other thing to note, you can't get this unless you get all the other vaults in the game, in addition to also beating the game.
Amazing! Colonel Reed Cooper's time stopper technique. Press the triangle button and execute a flashbang that will stun all guards in the world for a few seconds. I can see how this might be useful, and entertaining too.
I'd imagine this might be used for the Master Thief sprints.
At long last, the Thievius Raccoonus restored to its original state. The first time I held the whole thing under my arm since I was 8 years old. The same weight that all my ancestors had felt beneath their arms as they had passed it on. Although, while other family members may have been great thieves, they all inherited the book. I got a chance to earn it. I had taken down the Fiendish Five, having used the moves my ancestors taught me, and become a master thief along the way. The time had come for me to chronicle my own adventures into the great book. This is gonna be fun.
And here we are viewing the credits again. I can't even skip it this time. That's fantastic. Something I forgot to note in the Japanese intro, it looked like it was actually a bit lower quality. Like, you could see some interlacing. That's... I don't know why that is. I know it's not my recording's fault. It's not the game's fault, unless it might be when you consider the fact that it was probably deliberate or something. I know it's not my PS3's fault. I don't think that's the case in the original copies. Well, I don't think you guys want to watch this, so I will just skip to the end. or just fast forward it.
You've done it, Sly! The Thievius Raccoonus is complete! Now, try beating all the Master Thief sprints to unlock the designer's commentary. Once you've unlocked them all, I've got a special behind-the-scenes movie to show you.
Before we do that, I might as well show you guys something else. I have Platinum the game. Awesome stuff, right? Just thought I'd show you guys that. I'll pretty much show at the end of my Let's Plays if I actually ever Platinum something. And I guess since some of you guys are curious, my other stuff. Sly 2, I haven't touched Sly 3 yet. Resident Evil. Prince of Persia. I should always sell this piece of shit. My cousin actually played this. I never really cared. I don't know why I didn't get any trophies. I actually had the God of War collection, but I sold it to get Pokemon Black. They offered me a pretty good deal with it, so I figured why the hell not. Probably won't ever touch that. Don't know when I'm planning these two. And, yeah. Also, Platinum Assassin's Creed 2. I don't think I'm ever going to Platinum Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Okay, I said I would do Master Thief sprints, but I actually looked it up, and the PC version does not include any developer commentary or any of that, which is really dumb on... I forget who ported this game, but yeah, it's just really dumb, and with that, there's not even any reward, there's no extra trophies as you saw. So, I'm not doing Master Thief sprints. I don't find them that enjoyable or anything. They're just annoying and whatnot. And from the look of it, you guys didn't really want to see it. So, yeah, I'm sorry for those of you guys who want to see it, but I'm not going to do it. Maybe if I get really bored, but at the moment, I really just don't want to do it. But I am, as you can guess, going to do the other Sly games. There's going to be an update video posted along with this. So keep an eye out for that. It should explain other things going on. And since this is going to be the last video for Sly Cooper and Thievius Raccoonus, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all for Sly 2 and Sly 3 Band of Thieves. I really appreciate you guys sticking through.